Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Next 30 minutes, we're just going to be getting this data on NFP. What did you expect from this? If you are joining this live, ensure that you like, first of all, before we come to the top of the hour, make sure that you like. Make sure that you like. Make sure that you like. Invite a friend also. You can see now my imbalance is actually reading. I don't have open trends right at the moment. I'm going to be showing you what I'm going to be focusing on. But as you know, we have been focusing mostly on trading gold, and today I might be focusing on something different. And let's see what we're just going to be getting from this. Let me just know what you are expecting from the NFP today in the comment section. You can just interact from there. Hi, the volume is low. You can't hear. Yes, sorry for that. I was muting this. I was fixing something. So in the next 30 minutes, we're going to be getting the NFP data. What do we see from these? I think it's going to be very amazing for those who have been following the interest rate last time. Yeah. What do you think is going to be happening from this? So the last information that we just got is that what we can see first of all is the information is that the CPI in the US is still up, and we are still waiting to see what is just going to be printed here, because this is actually going one the NFP is actually one of the things that can be used now to gauge how the inflation is actually doing. Yes. So one information that we can just get from this is what has actually been rotating between the Euro USD, the currencies pairs, and what has been happening on the gold side. And one thing that we can actually notice from this is that the gold has actually been moving in some of these directions, even on the CPI and the interest rate. Gold is actually moving like it's not affected mostly by what is actually happening on the other side, but those are the things that we can just see on the market right here. But on this NFP, I think is going to be affected mostly because we have seen the move that was actually happening last time after hitting all the time high, and then now it's trying to come back again. But when you see this, probably when you see this on the Euro USD, you can see there are some little expectations. Probably we can see this market probably coming down again. Let's see what we're just going to be getting on the Euro USD this time. After hitting now, we have around 1.07, around 5 there, and this is going to be a very interesting level. This is going to be a very interesting level. Let's see whether we're just going to be seeing a small resistance across that region, and probably I'm going to be entering more on the Euro USD. Gold has been somehow different from these pairs that we've been trading, being caused by different things, geopolitical events, and the wars that have been happening on the other side. You just know that. And I think let's see whether what we can just make from this in the next 28 minutes that we are waiting for to receive the NFP. Let me cross some information here so that we can at least brief on what we expect from this, what the market has actually been doing, and so what do you get from the information that we have here? Is that one thing that you can see? One thing that we can see from what we expecting, the market is expecting the what this is. Let me crop it so that we can see well. So last time we had 303, that was a very positive data we had received from the market. But this round, it seems that we'll be waiting to see a little drop that is predicted by the analyst for this NFP to just be non-farm and payment payroll to be coming down to 238. That is what we are being expecting right here. But what we can see from the market that has been moving for the longest time, let me just expand this so that we can see well, is that we have been receiving the positive data on the April. You can see the data from the that is from the March. We have another one from February here and the January, and we can see we have been receiving positive data that has been happening on the employment claims. And these are the ones that actually, even when you go to the CPI, you can see this time the CPI is trying to move down, and again the CPI now started moving up. If you ask people actually on the US side, they'll tell you the CPI is very up, and the things, commodities are actually going up, and things are so weird. So what we received the last time is the CPI is not cooling down. From the one, for those who are following the form for conference that was happening the other day, the Paul was speaking and saying that the inflation is not yet coming down, expecting 2%. And it seems maybe people have money, people are maybe getting employed, and people have money, and that's why you can see now probably the NFP and all these news just coming up. And for those who don't know about the NFP, is actually changing number of employed people during the previous month, and this is excluding farming industry. That's why it's called the non-farm, because the farming industry is not included in here. And that is, I think that is amazing. From 303 to 238, we'll be receiving so big data right here. So what is going to be happening here is between for those who trend like DXY, let me just explain in a very simple way. But you can see also we have an half fringe earning that is here, and so many people forget, and they forget on this. So we are expecting those to remain constant, 0.3 and 3.8% for an unemployment rate. I think that's cool. But what you can see from this, from 303 to 238k. Two information to make it clear before we go to the next steps. I'll tell you my predictions for this, of what I'll be expecting from this market. I've shown you that I don't have an entry right now, but I'm going to be entering in the less than 10 minutes to see whether the market is going to, because for those who have been joining my live, you've seen that any moment we trade on the NFP, is actually we almost hit the nail at the top. So it's been a very amazing. So before even I tell you what I'm expecting to this market, is that you can see we have 303, and the expected data is 238 for the job market to just go to 200. That is positive actually, because sometimes the job that were created, there are some people who lost the job, like for example in 2020, where the market was printing negative like 100k, 20k, and that was so bad. But on this you can see it is actually a little bit just coming down to 238. That is the one that is expected by the analyst. But what if we get a positive or a negative data here is the information that we're going to be getting here. Let's say we get 200 below 238. 238, that means not so many people have gained a job in the March, and that is an indication that people may be when people have money, they tend actually to cause the inflation to just go up. Assume now the information that we are going to be getting here is actually like 1,000 or 100,000 500,000, which that is above than expected. It means so many people got employed, and when people have money, what it does tend to do is that they now go and compete for the product that are on the market, and that is the first thing, and that is the genesis of the inflation going up. And that's why also traders observe more on the NFP, because it can cause the inflation to go up, and when the inflation is up, then the market now can the decision that is going to be made by Fed is to make sure that the information, the CPI is to be dropped to 2%, and the decision to be made is to come up with monetary policy. One of the monetary policy is to hike the interest rate and many more of that. So that is what we can be expecting from this market. But you can see I'm receiving 33303 here, 3238. But what I'm expecting from this market here is at least to get at least above 238. It's not ideal in this manner, but at least 238 is more. But at least maybe we can just get above 238. That is what maybe I can just expect from this. People are still on the money, the inflation is up, so I think on the March things can be still up. Where I am right now, there's a lot of noise. You actually have to bear with me with that. Hey children, schools have not been closed. Shule sipafunguliwe shule ya watoto. Si warudi shule. Watoto warudi shule. But let's just play as we look at what is going to be happening right here. So okay, so you can see you can go to the chart and see how the information, how the data has been on the NFP for the last so many years, and that is the line that you can just show you. So you can see that movement, but actually you can see it has cooled a little bit from around 2020 here. We have been on at least just cool from this. It has been cool, and after going up all the way to this position here, and now we are the market is now cool. The NFP just been a little bit down, and you can actually instead even of seeing all this, you can still go and check what is happening around this area. It will just give you all the information that you need. If you click if you click this, it will give you the information all that you need to compare on the years to come. What happened when we had COVID, what happened to the job market when like people, for example, when we have the floods. I don't think whether they said the same thing that is happening on the US, because I think climate is different, but that is the thing. So today I'll be taking the Euro USD. I think I'll be taking the Euro USD. that is what I'm prepared now to trade. The euro USD, if you look at how the movement that gold made last time, it has not been, the movement that gold made last time is not that clear when it is at the top right now, because it's been so much volatile. It can have a positive impact, but it's going to reverse on the same. But I think on the euro USD, if we are going to be arriving at the top of the hour, that time, I think we can get some information that is going to change this, and probably we can get if we get a positive result, I think that is going to be a very good position now to sell across this area. But still, the market can still go up. Let me see what is happening on this side. The euro USD is trading at 1.078, 0.748, almost to 1.500. So that movement actually meant there's something that I mentioned on the early